Hey, this is Adam from Edge. I'm here with Mark Minasi. How you doing, Mark?
Good. How you doing, Adam?
Good.
And we are here in, where are we? Is this Orlando or Vegas? Oh, it's the fall, so this has to be Vegas.
Right. We are, in fact, in the Mandalay Bay where there's...
Always a delay.
So, obviously, you've been all over the place. You don't even know where you're at. What have you been up to?
Well, I was real busy for a while because I've got my Server 2008 classes and my Vista classes, and I can't get to enough places to do them. So I sat down and did this cool thing where I did these audio recordings, and you just get them on CDs and whatever, and can do the class, you know, in your car and stuff like that on my website, www.minasi.com. But then I went to Barcelona. In Barcelona, we had TechEd Europe, right, of 2008, and that was pretty cool because 250 sessions, I got to do 7 of them. That was totally rad, and the attendees liked them well enough that I got 6 of the top 10. Yay! But and the other great thing was, honestly, I thought when I got my schedule builder, because you get the schedule builder before you go to a TechEd, and if you're going to go to TechEd US, then always be sure to use your schedule builder beforehand. Then you can see like what's going to be coming and that sort of thing. And you know, it was stuff I knew. It's like what we could do with Server 2008. I think I about squeezed the juice out of that. Vista, I thought, okay, look, I'll have some time to hang around Las Ramblas. Yeah, exactly. Barcelona. But you guys announced Windows 7. And what had happened, that stuff was left off the schedule builder on purpose until Windows 7. And I was like, oh my God. So the whole week I got a chance to get to Windows 7 talks, and I'm an OS geek. So for me, you give me two toys, I'm just always happy. But you know, I have to say, don't tell anybody, kind of more excited. Okay, good. I'm kind of a little more excited about Windows 7 and Server 2008 R2 than I was about Vista and 2008 because there's some cool stuff. I love the new VHD stuff. The idea that you guys are using VHDs as a general kind of container. Mm-hmm. So one of the things Mark Rasinovich showed us was that you had this computer. It's got a C drive and a boot manager, and that's it. And there's a bunch of VHDs. And so like one of them is your Linux VHD, one's your XP VHD, one's your 2008 VHD. You take these guys, you mount them. They don't call it mounting, they call it surfacing. But in any case, you mount it as a drive. Very, very cool stuff. Active Directory Recycle Bin. Oh, man. You know,
What a concept.
It's going to cut an hour out of my class. I'm going to have to go find something else to do, you know. No, it's going to be fantastic. The PowerShell support is good, not great. I wish there were a way to package up LDAP queries and do arbitrary LDAP queries, but the rest of it looks really, really good. But the other thing too is PowerShell. I'm really happy. I have not done as much work on PowerShell yet as I need to. I've been to Don Jones' class, which is an excellent way to find that stuff out. Jeff Snover is also a great speaker there. We've all got to learn PowerShell. Got a chance to do my my IPv6 talk, and I'm going to do that again here in, where are we? Las Vegas. And if you're not doing that, do it. And R2 gives us another reason. That direct access thing you guys are doing, where it's kind of like it's a VPN, it's a seamless VPN, it's the invisible VPN.
Yep.
I like that you guys are using IPv6 because the fact of the matter is in the next year, your boss is going to come to you, sit around with the other IT guys and say, in one of those bossly fashions, so what are we doing with IPv6? And you can't say, boss, you've never told me to do anything. That's the bad answer. If you know just a little bit about it, then I think you might be the guy that gets the raise. So I'm a big fan of learning about V6, and I'm glad you guys are incorporating it in the technology. We got Vista SP2 coming down the pike, and I have no idea when I'm going to get time to write about all this stuff.
All right, but you're giving us a thumbs up on Win 7, it sounds like.
You know, so far, but it's all pre-beta.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just never know. Things can get, I mean, what's the current story? Current story is there's lots of cool stuff. I just did a keynote on it. The desktop, here's the best part about desktop, is that you guys have said that any driver that works on Vista will work on Win 7, and any hardware that runs Vista will run Win 7. Well, that is very good, because what does that mean? That means if I'm a manager, if I've been doing 3-year hardware refreshes, maybe I could do a 5.
Yeah.
Because the idea is like, you know, if you've got 2 more years in Vista, and then you could do maybe 3 on Win 7, that means you start buying your hardware now. You only do one of them in 5 years. I'm liking that. That's pretty cool, you know. Think 64-bit. I'm a big 64-bit fan. I've been running 64-bit on my desktop for quite a while. So that's all, you know, kind of positive stuff. Having said that, it's all pre-beta. You know, and I remember the pre-beta of what eventually became Vista, and that looked a whole lot different than what we got. Supposedly you guys are going to get it out in under a couple of years, but, you know, honestly, I would say what I always say, which is don't rush the darn thing, you know? And that hasn't happened. I mean, Server 2008 was supposed to come out in 97. It came out in 2000, and, you know, everything's a few years late, so who knows? Who knows? Keeps on track. It'll be pretty cool.
All right, good stuff. Thanks for your time, Mark. Good to catch up.
Thank you, man. Always good talking to you.